we try to register. It's like 1 p.m. They're like, no, you people, you're late. We didn't know that you had phoned them in quarterfinals.
When you started after the second. Because week 1, week 2, week 3.
They started from coach. Godo's season was season 2. What you guys don't know is that season 2 happened 1 week after season 1.
I will be an advocate on this platform.
No one could avoid
Eddie of your year. Senior the school team because he was old.
I walked so that Pogba could fly.
One plays like Anton, the other plays like Rio.
Who's the Anton?
You want me to get to second?
But the most important period was 2024 February to April.
They got league fees, gave it to Nadi and Keno.
No.
And the boys went for betting. When they reached the final day, he didn't know. Instead of booking the band that comes and plays, the man had booked a baker.
Hey, good evening. Guys, let's agree. Kigali was it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Online Chupa. Tare Lions League, 10 years of existence, 13 seasons played as of then. One is pending, and it has to be somewhere beyond the boundaries. First and foremost, hi everyone watching outside there. CMK, your host. Nwaji is back. Van Guma and Baino.
Champion. 3 times.
Invincible. Very important.
You have to add it. Invincible.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I love that. Behind on camera, pick shots.
Deep End Media.
Deep End Media. Doing a very good job. And of course, the guy behind the drinks, Online Chupa. Thank you very much for working with us. We have played 10 seasons. We have played for 10 years.
Okay.
13 seasons are played. We have nowhere to play the 14th. Which of the finals was most memorable for us? The other 13.
We've had 13 finals at this point. We've had lots of winners. We've had old teams, young teams, teams middle-aged, teams pure teams with some signings and all that. Seasons that stand out to me. I don't think anyone in this league can mention any season greater than season 7 that was held at Chadon Rugby Grounds. I don't know which team won that day. I'm not sure, but maybe they may let me know. But season 7...
The shield could remind us. That is Kabali.
FC Kabali. Then we come not to play.
Oh yeah.
That is Samo's hardness team. But, I think to me, in my history, I've watched this league from inception. I came in as a ball boy for Team Inshera. Some may not know.
Very much.
I came in as a ball boy. Team Inshera. That's like season 2 or 3.
Season 2.
I came, I watched the league. I got fascinated by not even 50 people at that time. The league was not more than 50 people. But I came and I saw and I loved the product. And I said, okay, let me join the team. And maybe one day, potentially, my team can join the league. Here we are. I'm sitting next to Komona and I'm a champion. But
Mark. Thanks, Mark. So you're telling us that the inaugural champions won it in front of less than 50 people.
But was Mark there?
Now, season 1 was held in 2014 at UICT Stadium in Nakawa, the pitch in Nakawa.
Do you know where I was in 2014?
Where were you, sir?
Very young boy, senior 6.
Senior 6?
Senior 6.
You were in Form 6?
You maintain you were young?
2014.
Very young boy, 2014.
2014, we were just done with campus.
But how comes you had the team in the league?
I think we need a soda sponsor for him.
So we, on a random Sunday, we are here, and then one of our boys, Peter, is a brother to the Zibos, Kings.
Not Chris. Was Chris there by the way?
Chris.
Okay.
Chris came last season.
It's okay.
So he calls us and is like, there's a league happening for very old boys.
Yes.
Actually, he just told us that some guys playing football. come, we play.
As former
as
school
we
team
came,
captain,
of course, as former school team captain, I was still very young, fresh.
sports minister, DHP.
Yeah, second
DHP.
Lies.
DHP.
Lies.
They screened me out, of course.
Screening.
But
DHP wabantu.
so we go. Actually, that day was, if I'm to remember very well, it was 14th February
Valentine's Day.
2014. It was Valentine's
The
Day.
league launch of Valentine's Day.
My friend and I had some wags, some
14th Feb.
hot wags that we had
On that
taken
day,
out.
14th Feb.
You had no date.
By now.
You
So
you
anyway,
decided to go out for soccer.
They call us and then we leave our wags at the hotel where
Okay.
we had spent. We were in one of these nice hotels. in
Micho,
Kampala.
Lumumba.
So we go to
Douglas
play football. To play
It
football.
was at Holo Hostel.
You were not there, let me tell you. So we go and then we reach Nakawa, UICT,
Okay.
and then there is a match. We thought it was a match, only to find out that it was a league. There were other teams that were going to play. There was Kashoro, there was Kajogo.
Done.
No.
That was season 1.
Kafubs
Okay.
and Mugudu.
Mugudu was there.
Mugudu was
The
there.
champions.
So we reached there. I was with Alishe, one man, myself, and Peter. So we tried to register. It's like 1 p.m. They're like, no, you people, you're late. We didn't know that we had found them in quarterfinals already.
There were four teams.
They were in quarterfinals.
They started in the semis.
They started from quarter. They're already playing, and they're like, no, you can't join. League fees was only 60K. I was ready to contribute. So they're like, no, you can't join. So they're like, but you can join any team. So of course, we could relate with Mugudu guys because they were younger, and then we joined Mugudu.
Okay.
And we play. Alisha didn't have boots. He has an akajeri. And UICT had a patch in the middle that
Desert.
yeah, Desert.
Hey.
The man
Guy
was,
went live
he was
on it.
live
On the Stone Nose.
superstar.
For which team?
He was young player of the tournament.
For Goodus.
Imagine Alisha being
For
young
which
player
team?
of the tournament. For Goodus. Playing for Goodus.
What?
So that is season 1. We play
What I remember.
Kashoro beat Kajogo 3-2
On the final.
on the finals. And then
Hasn't around for that final, the season 1 final. But what I remember most about it is the struggle Kashoro FC went through to prove that they're inaugural champions. I think in 2014, the smartphone penetration was still low. So there are very few pictures that day.
That's the truth.
The guy that took pictures that day disappeared.
In Uganda, where you were.
Even here in Kampala.
You
Those
were
guys,
not here.
the guy who took pictures that day disappeared.
There's enough evidence.
So
What was that?
the day they got those pictures again, Aine was so happy.
Which Aini?
Ainemo,
The
Ainemo,
MVP.
Full J, all those Kashoro boys, they are so happy. They posted all those pictures in the Lions League group. It was like a discovery. They didn't know those pictures were there. So they were also surprised that the pictures were there. So when they were posting them, they were so happy to show us that we
you
won.
see,
We played the season and we won.
We won. Posted
Season
videos.
One of the best things that have ever come from that season 1 was now in the semi-final, Kashoro is playing Kafubs.
You mean the first match of the day? The first match of the season.
I arrived late. I don't know if it was the first match, if they had played group stages.
Carry on.
I don't know how they did it.
No.
But
The league.
Kashoro is
Stoke
playing
Nagala
Kafubs.
started in the semis. There were 4 teams.
Why are you overhating the league? So we are playing, Kashoro is playing Kafubs, and they go to penalties.
Okay.
First guy scores, Kashoro guy scores, Kafubs guy scores. Now, Kabze, Dan Akiki, comes to take his penalty.
The legend.
Legend with his armband.
Captain of the day.
Comes up. I have not seen a worse penalty than that one in my life.
Was it worse, sir?
The man kicked the
than
ball.
that of big shots
The
in
goalkeeper
Sheraton?
waited for it. Stood for like 30 seconds. The ball came to him. Yagukwata. Akana wasana kukora goal kick. But eventually Kashoro won, and then they played Kajogo in
So
the
never
final.
they say Kabze was inaugural captain.
He's the first person to miss a penalty in the entire Lions League.
Still,
It's on record.
his captaincy lasted for just 1 day.
And it should be the inspiration for TY on penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, to pick that up, I think personally, the league needed to go through such an experience. If you listen to what these guys are talking about, 30 people, 4 teams, semi-final starting
You were playing
at
5 aside?
5 or
No,
6
it was
aside.
actually in season
1
one.
PM.
It was a full pitch. It was
was a
11
full
aside.
pitch?
Yeah.
11 aside.
Teams
Yeah,
kicked off
11
at what?
aside.
1 p.m. Dr. Nwaji, when did they
So it was
How was the-
2 p.m. kickoff,
kick off at 2 p.m.?
and by 3:15, Kashoro had been crowned champion.
And the inaugural champions, as per the shield.
Right here.
Kashoro Football Club.
Yeah,
Guys,
But they
What a
won
start
it.
to
let's move let's
1 hour and
now
15
leave
minutes
Nakawa.
maximum.
We move on from Nakawa.
Okay.
We had a good time at James Cambridge.
Okay.
Of course, Mugudu later won it.
Yeah, same
Nakawa
venue
still
and all
yes,
that.
Nakawa.
Same place.
Now
Now we've gone to James Cambridge.
Mugudu's season was season 2.
Okay.
What you guys don't know is that season 2 happened 1 week after season 1.
Hey,
We may think it was like after months.
hey.
Season 2 was
this-
1 week
this-
after season 1.
By no. This is how we are counting 14 seasons in 10 years.
Yes.
Because-
so season 2 happened
Yeah, there would
after
be
like
There's a
some-
time we played 2
There'll be some
seasons
overlapping.
Yes.
in a fortnight.
So the next season they're
But
like,
was
you
the
guys
season-
will miss
Another
out
match day
now."
was another
That's when-
season.
That's when Ishera and Bonshe joined.
A match day was a season.
Achando didn't join.
Machado came later.
So season 2 there were 6 teams.
Yeah, season 2 there were 6 teams. It
They
was
go on again. Mugudu plays the final against which team?
against Bonshe.
Where's
lost the final
where's
season
Shimba? Where's the Bichunchu?
All those guys come
Wait,
later.
that was-
They come in
wait,
season
Who
3.
was the Omushuma of season
The
1?
elders, Shimba,
Butlers.
Ebichunchu, Bonshe,
Bonshe.
Abazibu, all didn't play season 1.
No.
They come in later.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Season 1 was only Kashoro, Kajogo, Kafubs, Mugudu. Mugudu had members of Nishera,
Everyone below them.
had members of
Everyone
Machado,
below them.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the young guys were in Mugudu.
Chanchas.
It was the original NATO.
They even had vacists. Mugero Brand played for Mugudu.
No, it's
Season
not
2.
like-
Was he in VAC?
But you've said
Was in Form 5.
you were in S6.
2014,
Now you're
was in
saying
VAC.
your captain
He was in
was
VAC.
in VAC.
Not knew he finished exams in
You repeated.
November. So
All right,
So-
all right.
So season 2 brings on Bonshe and Nishera.
From
And
4
then-
they moved to 6.
Yeah, from 4 they moved to 6. Do you know how much the league fees were?
80.
Tell me.
120k.
That is quite on a high.
Echikumene in
And
season
some
This
teams
is
still-
20.
Season
This is
one
still
was-
2014.
Season 1
So,
was
so league fees was
60K.
120k and Machando failed to.
Of course,
we'll get there. We'll get
Machandeka
there.
ryezindi.
Machando, ekageza
Machando kale mwa league fees za zemtwali 12.
season
Ah, no.
6.
It wasn't that year.
Yeah, they didn't have
So season 2.
Chichanga you are also
With
around.
us. Same venue.
City. Bonshe
We come from farm, man.
Bonshe plays Mugudu at the final, 4-2 final score. But Mugudu had a NATO force. Serious NATO
Did
force.
Habu play that final?
I think
Habu was there.
you just need to
Habu
say
was in
Mugudu was
season
better
two,
organized for
season
the
10 years
outing.
later.
Yeah.
Hard guy.
Once again, Alisha is a young player.
The Fadi Bros played.
They were all there. In
Ferdinand
that season,
Musimenta
now,
and-
in that
Fadi
season,
bros.
so we are
Hey.
playing.
Fadi namesakes. They are
There's
not
Muhiro,
bros.
Ferdinand and
They are not
Kashika,
bros.
Ferdinand.
They are not bros.
They come.
Fadi
They
namesakes.
both come from Bushin.
No.
Ah, we know Akasha.
One
Hey.
plays like Anton, plays like Rio.
But we shall not
You
mention
can,
who.
you can decide who is
Who's the Anton?
I think I can't say anything. You want me
Okay.
to get Luseke the next time? So, now in season 2, we are playing a game. We are the young team in the league, Nishera. So we come, we are from campus, we are very vibrant, what, we have all these young boys.
Having taken Ataku of Chitano.
No, we had our money. So we reached Nakawa, we are playing, it was against Kafubs. So, you know those days, even the refs were from the league.
Hey.
So they would get a guy from like Kashoro
Furuje.
or Kajogo to come and be your ref when Nishera is playing.
Okay.
Kudu or
Humble
Bonshe.
beginnings.
So now the ref is Ainemo.
Were the refs facilitated?
Nothing.
16
Maybe
years
a
ago.
few.
Bad question.
We
if
didn't
you-
know,
if you
where they
Nairobi-
were
if
going.
you Nairobi-
On
Facilities manager
on
being
league
a
fees of
facilities
120k, there's
First
nothing
half,
they can give
we
you.
are playing 11 aside, 5-0. Nishera 5, Kafubs 0. Second half, we are playing 90 minutes, my friend. In the 70th minute, 8-0. The guys are like, you know what? First first come, all of you. Young boys come. Aine, Blue the Wiz one is like first come. Do you know why we started this league? Are you saying these men here? They have families. You cannot embarrass them.
You just can't embarrass these guys.
You have to play. It's about networking. Match yakoma. Final score 8-0, but the match didn't end. So from that time, we got to know what the league is
The
about.
purpose of
It's not
being.
about the football. It's about getting to know each other.
Wow.
You're not going to come here and embarrass your future employer by doing side
You
steps.
just can't. What
So-
will the employer think anyway
Yeah.
when they see the
So-
score sheet?
From there, we go to season 3. James.
Who was at James Cambridge for season 3?
I think season 3, James Cambridge. I wasn't there particularly in capacity of my club and all that, but season 3 I think was
You
the
were
first
still
time.
a ball boy. in
Still a
Ishira.
ball boy
I
for
was still a
Shira.
ball boy in Ishira.
Yeah.
Why not Kisyanga? It was the closest to you.
They had just come. They didn't have
They,
money.
they also were as young as they just 1 year
Bakaba Tinem.
ahead of us.
Bakaba
it's-
Tinem,
So
eh?
instead of recruiting Van Guma as NATO, mkamuleta nka ball boy.
Ball boy.
Akapira Nkache. It's understandable.
Originally,
it's okay.
what it was
Well,
for
he couldn't
works, but
ball.
Akatine
He
so-
couldn't ball.
Understood.
James Cambridge.
Let's not go along that line. James Cambridge happens, and I think this is the point where the league reaches a point and is like, there's something here, because as he has explained what happened in the first 2 seasons, them playing a game and being 8-0 up is not the purpose of this league. Does not grow the community. Does not make us reach a point where we are 23, 24, 25 cohorts right now. Does not make us deliver Kigali, which was just a few months
Yeah.
ago. So season 3 I think is the point whereby okay, there's something good here. Now James Cambridge, to this day, to me, that facility was top notch, top class. I
Now,
reached I
From
Do you
the
know
pitch, the swimming
league fees
pool,
I
to the
mentioned
bar,
this
Basketball
earlier.
court.
everything, basketball.
How much
had
are you
not
paying?
been, I thought
this season?
Butavika was an
500K.
asylum. I didn't know that
Top notch.
Butavika could
Top notch.
have such facilities.
Top notch.
Top notch.
So we moved from 120k to 500k
500K.
in league fees.
It is now
Now
500K.
imagine being a shadow person, you're the youngest team in the league, and they tell you that you're going to pay league fees of 500k in 2014.
Kanoga.
It was now 2015
It's
man.
still the same year.
Yeah, I think 2015.
No, it's not
Those rest.
2015, guys.
My friend.
Wait. So
much
season 1 was week 1, week 2, week 3, season 3.
Season 3 happened like a few months
It took
later.
some time to get James Cambridge on board. It took some time.
We took up.
So you rested out for.
No.
2015 the season started. No fetch. What's the problem? It started.
When
Ndakumanya
they
when it
mentioned-
started after the second.
they
Because
mentioned
unasha
that league
mkakatira
fees-
week 1, week 2, week 3.
was
Season
increased
Kogenda
from-
kutwakatire katyo tiweyekane karuzinga. So it's immaterial.
They increased league fees from 120k to 500k. Abana benshera bakora riot. Our group. No way. How would you tell us that you're going to pay 500k? What is in this facility? What are we going to do? So guys are like, what? They try to tell us, don't worry, we chill, the facility is nice. They had to put Zibo and Davis Karashani
Kamusime Brian.
on the group.
Wasn't he
Shut
the
up.
president by then? Actually, he was he was still president. He's the inaugural president. Season 3 is still president.
There's no way you can change.
Yeah, Zibo was Zibo. Kamusime
Zibo,
Brian.
yeah.
as
There's no way you
Zibo.
can change president in 1 week. understood.
Zibo is still president, so they put him there, and treasurer. Davis was treasurer.
Tumani.
So they put him on the group. Guys come, they try to explain to us. They're like, no, twayang, twajangumbiha. 500k is too much money. We won't pay it.
Accountability.
Pedro and these SI boys think they are the first people to do budget cuts.
Ah.
Original budget
It
cuts.
truly is bitter.
So
About.
we go there, and then they're like, you come and we show you the facility. Choose 2 people. We go to James Cambridge and we show you. One man and myself.
Because you had the transport
Zibo
anyway.
came, picked us in his cabins.
Yeah, a Benz is a Benz.
Benz is a
In
Benz,
his
bro.
A Benz is a
in
Benz.
his-
It's 2015 now, so
He now moved on to another one. But okay, we go to James Cambridge. The moment we reach the gate like this, the dogs that received us.
Hey, let's mobilize the funds.
Pay all the
Sniffer
money.
dogs?
We didn't even have sniffer dogs, what, everything. We're like, you pay the money.
What Bino is
guy
not
was-
telling us is kuachira when a Bino at the gate and those sniffer dogs welcome them. Final was uneasy. For a moment, he was uneasy.
It's been uneasy for a long time.
Maybe tell you another quarter, but he didn't. He just
Nigga has been uneasy for ages. You remember him nodding?
that time Okocheria food committee.
At that time.
He was still on food committee.
Table leader.
So there's no way you can know these things. Yeah, so we play season 3, James Cambridge, so many teams come on board. Sianga.
First way, Inshera joined the league before Machando.
Before Kachanchari.
But Machando is older than you.
Machando.
They are older than us, but they
Kachanchari.
didn't have
Big fees are 120K.
Kachanchari.
Hey.
We joined before Shimba, we joined before Abazibu, we joined before Ebichunchu, the old Ebichunchu.
That's
so
dope.
many teams. That's how focused we were. Until they took the focus out of us after that 8
So Ishera was hunting for the shield from season 2.
No. Started
From season 2.
No,
Yeah,
season
who won
1.
vibes?
They only came late because of
Until-
transport. I think they had to walk from
Until season
Makerere
10, when
to
they finally
Nakawa.
won it, they have been chasing that shield for 7 seasons. 7, 8.
Then TY shouldn't give up. You're yet to chase actually.
Sure,
think
sure.
You guys had chased for 10 years almost.
Sure.
You may twin it in the next regime. As still
My promise still stands.
Which regime? League regime.
TY and smelling that final. It's a lie. But season 3, Bonshe won it. That is which
Bonshe-
Bonshe team?
Who
Those
did
guys
they
have
play
been
in the
hard.
final?
They've been hard.
Bonshe played
Not in Shera, certainly.
no. Ishera played their first final in season 8. Bonshe played Chisianga,
A new team. Debut season finalists.
and it was one of the best finales because Bonshe, a team of guys from the 90s when they joined in Tare,
We're playing
95,
the
96,
very youngest
97.
team in the league.
that is Bonshe. They were playing against Chisianga that joined in 2006. They were young
Which was
boys.
at the time the very youngest team in the league.
No,
So there's a gap of
Yes,
about.
there's no Kabali.
there was no Bashwichi also. So, yes.
Kabali is immediate.
And then they beat them in
We
the
joined at the
finale.
right time.
4 goals.
4-0.
4.
Thanks to
4-2.
my boys Noah, Mark Jim there.
Mark Jim, Noaha, they were top
Joel.
scorer and MVP,
Good ballers,
but
top.
they won over their hearts of the people, but Bonshe took the trophy.
They
Lost
come
the
back in
final.
season 4
One our hearts.
and Tisianga won that. Mark, you have a story to tell. You were there. Season 4.
Was Kabali in the league in season
Not yet.
Kabali league fees.
Kabali joined.
But they are mature at the moment. They are still struggling.
My brother, please let's refrain from speaking lies on this platform. I will be an advocate on this platform for people who speak lies. Now, season 4, Chisianga wins this trophy. I think that's the first time we see some genuinely new faces in the league that are going to go down as icons or people that have defined the entire Lions League.
This is
I think Chisianga goes and scouts. They pick like a young boy from Kabali. Very young man at that time. No soccer, no nothing, no photos, no nothing. They pick some guy, some young boy. Anyway,
in their vacation, I
But you
think.
see-
yeah, a
Guys-
vacist. That
What's his name?
Guys always
called
fault
Derek
Shearer.
Disney. I don't know what's his name. I'm not sure.
for
But at that time, Chisianga picked him up.
Guitar-
Jokes aside,
Guitar Derek. Guitar.
Chisianga picked up 3
Brian.
classic boys who would go on to define the Abashochi dynasty that has won
Brian Guitar.
3 Inter Lions League shields.
Brian Guitar.
Brian Guitar.
Most decorated player in goal by the names of
They pick up our current league MVP. They pick up Aine Derek. Back then, no one knew he would have this legacy. They picked him up and they gave this man a chance.
he's in as for VAC senior 6
At
VAC.
that
He's
time,
in Form 3. So
Was at
that
campus.
nonsense you are saying, we fielded Pogba in senior 2.
Bros.
Aine Derek was the
Aine Derek was there
inaugural,
before.
inaugural Pogba.
I walked so that Pogba could fly.
He flew into Rabito's pocket.
But Pogba cannot can, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's the debut season. I think at this point, season 4,
There's
Chisianga
dengue.
wins this. If you guys saw the ball, Muhanji Nwaha played at that time, also known as Messi. If you saw the
Messi.
ball, he played. To this day, he's a legend in Lions League circles.
But I was his captain on school team in Itari.
Thank
Needless.
you.
Yeah, by age.
Needless to
By
say.
age. By age.
No, he was in Form 6. Messi was in Form 4.
Was in Form 5.
You-
By
Shall
the
we?
You was in Form 5. You had to be his captain.
Bino's time as captain, when Rubuye as coach, having the nonsense cartel on that school team. So what they would do is, Rubuye didn't know his boys. Bino knew the boys. So now,
Come on.
Rubuye would come to Bino,
I'm not sure.
Mugamba, Kora school team.
The coach. Who's paid?
The
He's
coach,
paid the
yes,
shilling.
the coach is paid,
He's paid
but
the
he's
shilling.
asking the
This is
captain
all
to
you
make a
nonsense.
school
Yeah,
team.
explain.
Now, so Bino turned. So I can't take off your boys yet.
Nwajira.
One man.
Saison.
I'll take it.
Nwajira.
So if you're in senior three,
Nwajira.
no work on
I hope you're not
there's
doing
no way you
another
can make that
Vijirwa
team
here.
with Bino and his senior 6 boys on that squad.
Africa.
There's no way you
Be on
could make
record
it.
that
Creighton, Newhouse.
I was the first captain to
To
have
play.
more younger people on the school team than the guys in your
Name your school team.
When I was
Who
the
was in
captain,
goal?
a kick of Abashwech.
Okay.
Yes, there was a kick.
Not,
There was
not,
Philemon.
not that Machando
Philemon
guy.
of Kabali.
What's his name?
Those were my goalkeepers.
Machando goalkeeper of Nile House.
In defense,
Damali.
Normally Nicholas. Wasn't he your keeper?
I had
Mayor.
Kabali boys. Yes, in defense, I had the Mayors, I had the Koyo. The only people from Shera who were on the school team. Bino, one man, SF, Koyo.
So clearly,
Saison.
original Shera has no
Tyson had
ball.
retired. He had
So
lost his
originally,
fingers already.
the original Shera team has no ball. Your original classmates have no ball.
No, they have ball, but I wanted
Gokaguru Muche.
to, no, I was
Kakama
building
Gilbert
for the,
was
Young
not on
boys
that
had
team.
more
the future
talent.
of the school team. So
Kakama
that's,
Gilbert was not on that team.
Owen was not on that team.
Murez.
Owen wasn't on that team.
I told you. People come here tell me.
23-year-old Saison wasn't on that team.
Let me take you back a bit. Wagamambu. After SF was on that school team.
Yeah, SF. SF was a
Bakamba
baller.
mukunda hate.
so
SF
anyway,
mpira kagwire.
the truth is, I'm the one who discovered Marvin Serwanga of Kabali, Philemon of Kabali, the mayor, although he became Beans, all those people.
Akanyeta Bajoel.
No, Messi was already there, but they were not giving him minutes. I gave him minutes.
It qualifies what you said.
Yeah.
He
Joey.
gave him minutes.
Joey.
Not the
The
team
cap,
coach.
not the one who's paid
Not
money.
This guy made
Not
that
to
team
Lubuye.
shit
Not to Lubuye.
and gave Messi minutes.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah, but
You can
looking
cut your
looking
word,
back on
it's
that,
okay.
he did good for the betterment of this product.
The whole of
Because looking
the
when-
current Lions
No,
League.
in our time,
I
in
have
our
so
time.
many players that I
Who are
nurtured.
even if you're in senior 1, as long as you know ball, you make a school team. Marvin Oshawa was on that school team, senior 1.
Nowadays you couldn't.
Maybe you had no choice.
You
Your class
needed to
was
earn your stripes.
No,
You
no,
needed
no,
to
no.
earn
was
your stripes.
extremely talented. No one could avoid
Eddie
Marvin.
of your year made it
Senior
to the
one.
school team because he was old.
Eli was a bowler.
Eddie is my friend.
Eli was a top
I can tell him
number
the
3.
truth. Atkamba gambile story ya Eddie. Now Eddie,
That's Chatamuka and I'm script.
when now Eddie joined the school team before me.
Okay.
And you see, back in the day on the school team, you had this culture whereby the guy who has spent the most time there, you become captain.
Will be
Of course,
captain.
you must have some ball because you've been on the team. So Eddie was supposed to become captain before me. When Johnny was leaving, Johnny of Machando,
Johnny of
you were supposed to give him the armband. So me, in my wise ways, were playing Interhouse, Africa versus
Africa
Creighton.
Creighton.
And for you to be on school team, you must be very old. And to be captain, you must be the oldest guy on the team. Unga Eda kana anchize miaka. But he was in a lower class. At the china akozile, as we were playing Creighton, Eda na mutiring kito. Kamutiring kito na muhenda.
That was great.
Bamuyo. But in that period,
You had your shine.
what I had to do, nkateka za silver nitrate kuja mkafu na makalelo. But considering nka old guy to be captain.
So what in the village by then?
I can't agree.
At besides
You were,
Eddie, who
you were
was
just
But
another Van Hoover.
Eddie was supposed
Kabata. Was Kabata on your school team?
Taremo Dominic.
No, Kabata.
to deceive.
I remember Kabata. Kabata carrier defense out. And really, there's no skill. It was just age, really.
And
But
hate.
And hate. Kabata, every time they bring that ball, whenever our pitch is here, then Kacheka, the main stadium is on the other end. Every time on Peter Gwe, you jump defense. bakaba baza kugwakira kacheka because kaba atakia bila kukwata kaguna go mchai kuli there's no way kaba atakata ilo mpira kuguma mchayo.
Season 4 is a beauty. We leave James Cambridge and we go to Phil Pomondi. Later, I think Bonshe wins it.
Season 5.
Season 5, Abashwechi come in, they kill it. I'll run you very fast.
First debutants to win it.
Yeah. I'm told Chisianga didn't do that. They only won it on their second time of asking. Nambole. This was 2017-2018 season. Season 8, I think.
Yeah.
That's when the greatest
Abaziu
team in the world comes in now.
are playing
Team yes.
NATO of Unshera. Ukutaria final. We are discussing final.
Were the ones that had the NATO.
Abazibu are playing in Shera. Abazibu are playing in Shera.
Yeah.
Mukiha Jumbe, Switzerland. He was playing professional football. He showed up in a Toyota V8 Land Cruiser. Mwamara byaho na keji. Boyos on the roundabout. All on a high.
The man got.
You remember that final?
The man got a bus from Masaka and reached Busega. Yashora yatera rishe. Mtuse ndikuchisawe.
Whose V8 was that? No. He arrived on pitch on a V8, but Tashamba Jivuga around Omuchai.
Rishe picks him from Busega
In a V8.
and brings him.
Yeah, but I remember that vividly. Though, sorry, take us back a bit. But season 5, when Bonshe won it, was the first time a team went unbeaten in a season. That is completing the
Bonshe
season.
won season 6.
Bonshe, okay. Bonshe went unbeaten, but they didn't play all the teams in the league.
Unbeaten is unbeaten. So we
They
also
didn't play.
we
That
can
season
also
they didn't play Abashwechi.
yeah, but
You know what happened? That's when Machando ate league fees.
let's not go there. That's speculation.
We didn't
Man, you're
finish
just
the-
throwing through.
That's
finish the league
speculation.
because of Machando.
Speculation.
You're just throwing strays. Hata Machando hijamwetu.
It's on record that
Season
they got league fees, gave it to Nadi and Keno,
No.
and the boys went for betting.
Pox.
Yes,
Like I said, on this platform, there are going to be so many layers. But season 5 and 6, they pass through. Abashwechi, Bonshe, they win it. The most important season that happened in the history of this entire Lions League
Okay.
has to be halfway through.
Big nonsense.
Halfway through the league, it has completed 14 seasons. I don't know. Season 7.
Season 7.
Season 7 was
just keep
monumental.
bringing us to season 7.
Very, very
It was-
You're dragging us back to
it
the
was,
box.
it
I
was
can't
a
drag you
bit-
back to the
Swampunu.
greatest final in the Lions
Okay.
League history. I can't
Chadi.
drag you back.
Chadondo.
Been having 0-0s and 1-1s and penalty shootouts. We had the final whereby we were 2-0, 2-1 down at half time. Second half come back 3-2.
You had Nato of Pema,
You
Kalere. You
Season
had Brian
7.
Jeter of Abashwechi.
Now we're adding
Who
us
didn't play
players.
for you?
Anyway,
Agezi Noel.
Kagezi Noel of TY
Luangula.
in Form 5.
yeah, correct. But the
Luangula in
reason,
Form 2.
the reason, Connie,
Mark, the truth
CMK,
is,
the reason why I want to take us back
And
to that
Badman
you don't have to
Zamani.
is specifically
Your
to
season
give
is
props
just-
to
Guy
the opponents.
Norabia Hebiawe.
The opponents we had. Okay,
Norabia Hebiawe.
it's okay.
You see, at Chadi, Kabali won it. They played for it. They won it. They were awarded. They
How good
became
were the
champion.
opponents though? Has there ever been a better losing side than?
Than TY.
Want to
Twice.
petition.
All the
Want-
times TY lost, they were the better team.
Want to petition the league to recall shields that were won with Chubans.
Then you'll never win a shield.
Zaman,
You are
Zaman,
kuzanisaba vaka.
Zamani,
Zaman gave Kabali the shield.
Who's the man?
they had an Obi.
Eza munge
Chuba,
zona ni
Chuba.
mukuzachira. Munge would collect the entire E-club.
They are calling it the greatest final ever. Konka, we want to recall it.
Okay, now let me tell you the greatest final ever. Season 10, when we finally went back home for the first time.
I
Season
agree.
10 was
Thank you.
very,
I
very
agree.
beautiful. This was unprecedented.
Why do you want to ignore when Ishera decorated themselves champions at the Mandela International Stadium in Nambole
Mandela National Stadium.
after losing
Now,
to Wazee of Mungereza?
season 8, Pure and Shera, come on board. Vibrant young boys.
Okay.
Beat everyone apart from Kalere, because we didn't have any other draw. We didn't have a
Not
draw.
a loss.
We only lost to Kalere. We go to the final. We play Munge and his Chubans. Recently, they asked him where one of the players called Okero went, and the man said he went to South Sudan. We cannot trace his.
It was hardly a nation.
So, and that day, it's on record that Insheda was the first team to bring fireworks to the league.
But still
Brought
lost to the final.
we brought
Very
branded
important.
shirts with the champions to the league.
You thought you had
Brought
won it already.
medals.
I
You
was
gave
there.
yourselves
Medals.
I
medals.
was there, and there is evidence. These guys did the most for a team that lost the
At
final.
the-
That is season 8.
At the end of the
These
day,
guys did the most.
in the news, they put champions, Abazibu win, but the photo was Insheda.
Yeah, which is why they went back to back. They lost season 8,
We
lost season 9.
8 and 9.
They lost season 9 to Abashwech.
Where was season 9?
Season 10. Season
We
9
moved to
was-
Kings
Kings
Park
Park
Arena,
Arena.
but,
Kings Park Arena.
No.
Boys.
Season 9 is at James
James.
Cambridge.
We are back to James Cambridge.
Oh yes,
Then
yes,
season
yes,
10
went
is
back
when
to
we
James
go
Cambridge.
So
back home for the first time.
Which
Van
is why
Goma,
season 10.
season 10 for you stands out of
Because-
all the finals, of course,
because-
until Kigali.
Because
Why?
season 10 happens to be the very first season we get it. It is a very hard word to define, but we get it as a
Having
league.
it.
Like we have gone back home, guys. Like there are people in school who are going to see their alumni come back home, represent a brand, represent a culture, represent a community. That is when we get it. We understand what we are doing this league for. From the season 1 finale of Kabze, taking the most dangerous penalty the Lions League has ever seen.
Until someone
season
missed
10.
a penalty against Insheda.
Season
Last
10,
season.
we go back home. There's no greater feeling on this planet than going back home. That was the hardest season to pull off. I will not lie to you guys. The advanced team that season was me and Dr. Nuaji here. Who were the advanced team? They sent us.
You're the guys who got us those goalposts. that
Him,
were
he
like
got the
this.
goalpost. Me, I
So
was- I was supervising.
you've
I was supervising
consistently
the work.
been part of the advanced team. I'm told even Kigali were advanced.
And who won?
Taking your
season
maiden
10?
flight.
I mean,
Who
you
in
know,
season 10
Shell FC season 10
against?
Thank you.
against
Ebichunchu.
Ebichunchu.
Nayo mkajuininjira penalties man.
Yeah.
Koyo's
Yes, they are part
penalty.
of the game. They are
So
part
you
of the
guys have
game.
not won a
Winning
final
penalty
in
from
regular
Koyo.
time.
We have won 3 finals. That's what matters.
You guys have not outcompeted your opponents in regular time.
Guys, season 11,
you find us there.
Mbarara is a hit.
Shera is
We are back from home.
Oringotite and inshallah
That move vibes.
Oringotite and inshallah.
So
Why have
guys,
Oringotite?
guys,
Banoga.
season
And then-
10 is done.
Omujuma is what?
Beans. Yes. Mbarara is done. It's a hit. We're back. Kings Park Arena, season 11.
Season 11 saw the emergence of my brother, fellow Africa House member. That is the season Kachomia Charles made his name.
Kachomia Charles.
Kachomia was not enough.
In defense.
Kachomia was in Africa
Kachomia
House.
was in Pioneer.
Was it?
Kachomia was in Africa House.
Kachomia was in Pioneer.
Ah, he was in
Anyway,
Pioneer.
so-
Anyway, is that
Kachomia
good?
was
Is
in
that good?
Agri.
You wouldn't tell where he's coming
Was
from.
he in Agri?
Agri.
He was in Agri House.
He was in Pioneer. Mutabani waruye.
I'm the one who put Kachomia on school team once again.
Before you put everyone on school team.
Thank you.
But that becomes our first defender, and that is like the second or third superstar the league creates. Kachomia Charles announces himself. He's the first and only defensive-minded player to this day to have been named league most valuable player.
MVP.
Up to this day, he's still
Was
going
the first.
strong. Yeah, he was the first defensive
But not
player.
the-
In which year does
Not the-
Aine win it as a goalkeeper?
Aina Derek.
Yes.
Aine didn't win MVP as goalkeeper.
He wasn't MVP as goalkeeper.
That's the season Proba announced himself. Proba was a problem.
Before
back-
Nile Special, certainly. And the Big Berry.
Yeah, things happened, but when it was his time to deliver, he delivered.
Going back to Kacheka was really awesome, and winning it was even better. And
Yeah. But season 11, Kachomia Charles announced himself. Aine Derek intimidated people. Back then, Aine Derek was a keeper. For those who may not know.
So we play. Aine was
Was
a
a
goalkeeper
goalkeeper.
then. And they win it.
He played
Abashwech.
Ebichunchu.
For the second time, I think.
He saved 2 or 3 penalties that final.
They also won it on penalties.
Yeah.
So season 12, we go back to
Ntare part 2.
now Ntare. Because the other time we played at Kacheka Stadium. No, we know you're very dangerous in the villages. You again won it in the villages.
Where it matters.
Maybe. So season 12,
Yeah.
back to Mbarara.
Back to Ntare school. Back to Mbarara.
Ishera again on spot
Against
kicks.
Vichunchu.
You guys are lying.
And Oringo
Again on
Tite-
spot kicks.
Oringo Tite in goal.
In goal.
Yeah.
Oringo Tite FC.
You see,
There's
the
a certain
problem is
trend with these guys' finals.
until you learn how to win. It's that
Van Guma. Very beautiful finale at Ntare School. In the evening, we are at the hit. Fireworks. Mbarara is on fire. Ntare League all over the place. And everyone is saying, after here, what can we do next?
Yeah, thank you.
It's the big question.
Thank you for that $1 million question. $1 million question.
I think
no doubt about
that
it.
paves the way to the road to Kigali, where I want us to go now.
I honestly, to get to Kigali, I'll honestly tell you, pipeline dream, we think about where next. Yes, we have gone home twice, back to back. But still, the league can't be defined by just going home, going home, going home. What more can we do as an entity?
It's not Christmas.
We're bringing, new OBs are coming every year. What more can we bring to this brand? So at that time, 2 major ideas are fronted to the league. One, we're like, why don't we make the final an event? Why don't we tour the country?
Okay.
We have one of the good things or the quality things about Ntare School is like it's multicultural, it's diverse. We have people come from all over East
That would be
Africa,
good.
Uganda and stuff. So why don't
Go
we go all
anywhere.
over these places? And then 2, how about we go to Kigali? Because we are seeing at that time, this is season 12, this is about 2 years ago. I think it's around COVID time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we are seeing the mock-ups, the presentation coming out, how Ntare Rwanda is going to look. That there's an Ntare School chapter being formed in Rwanda. So that becomes our next big milestone to achieve. We're going to tour our number 1. 2, we have to go to visit Ntare School, Rwanda, Kigali, and interact with our cohort that side.
True.
Yeah, so, ginger.
No, you're thinking about
So what happened
Kigali,
in Ginger?
but ginger.
Ginger. I don't know why this man came dressed like this today, but
Nwajira wants to.
I only wish someone could zoom in. No,
another day maybe, another day. But yeah.
Nwajira should tell us about.
Steve, tell us about your experience in Ginger.
Ginger.
Season 13, ginger.
Season 13 is when not TY had been in the league, but we were networking. We had the ball, but we were not displaying it. We were networking. We had sent out our boys unknown. So season 13, we bring all of them back.
You call all of them back.
Yeah, call all of them back. We tell them we want to compete for the shield now.
With too much hope and
They all decided to
aspiration.
come back.
They come and we actually compete. First time to compete for the season, for the shield, we make it to the final. Favorites. The team we lost to on the final. We had
Was a
faced
better
it. We had faced it.
Just 2 weeks back.
Two weeks back.
2 to 3 weeks
Okay,
just before the
and
final.
you
Beat
had
them Saturday 2-0.
not the other
We
12,
were the better team.
12-0. When was 12-0?
That's season. That's season 10.
You beat them?
Goli community with Uganda. You see, on that day, it was going to be more. It was going to be worse, but by the way, Kade, they should thank Mugera Brian Paul. So about
MVP, my G.
about 6-10 times, you'd reach the goal, and instead of scoring,
Nwajira, we were all there.
scores the ball
Talk
outside.
about.
It was going to be
Tell us about
16
the
or 20
ginger-
minutes.
No,
the ginger
leave it
final.
to Z. Ginger
But
final.
so the ginger final,
Royco
we
is on board with you guys.
we reach,
What
and
happened to the plane?
What about
The
Royco?
chopper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What happened to the
I don't know what
chopper?
you're talking about.
Royco.
They are not Royco shirts. They were
Omuzuma.
red
Okay.
shirts.
Omuzuma
Sneaking
bakateera entuli.
To
They didn't sneak in.
Nwajira.
Boys came in.
Mukarabai.
Bakateera entuli.
You snuck in.
Boys came in. Started
Which
properly.
boys came in?
our players, our fans, they all
What's
came
the
in.
idea? The band?
Dr.
Kalele
Nwaji.
band.
Dr. Nwaji.
Band na yoka wa wajini.
Dr. Nwaji.
Everything was
Dr.
there.
Nwaji.
Okay,
There was
you
no
shut-
sneaking
you
in.
The
shut-
truth shall set you free. Season 13 finale happens in Ginger at Pit Stop.
Pit
It's
Stop.
a rugby ground for the Ginger Hippos. Season 13, to this point, Ginger was very, very brilliant. That's the first time the league set up a really, really top-notch stage. We even had like a live showing of the final. It was shown live for those who are far, like and all that. It was.
You also had me host the night.
We had Conley and
That's huge.
and
About to leave.
Fadi. Now that final, Omjuma, he says they were favorites. Yes, Omjuma bossed that season. Regular season they bossed it, but the entire Lions
Until
League,
Mark Alvin.
the Shield is not about your regular season. There's no it says entire Lions League regular season.
Until
It is a culmination
Mark Alvin.
of a season and a finale.
a guy told me that Mark Alvin got Lord Tebas lie in the green.
No, we're not yet there. We're not yet there. We haven't yet reached the pitch. We reached Pit Stop Arena. Kagezi, one of the top players, he returns home. As he said, their players returns home. Kagezi Noel is in charge of pitch marking duties and setting the pitch ready to pitch standard. He knows how to do these things. He chooses an area that he says is going to favor Omujuma better for this finale. They mark out the pitch, they do everything, they come for their warm-ups in the morning. Kalele was so tired, was so timid before that finale, before walking onto the pitch. But what Kalele had that Omujuma didn't have that day, Kalele had belief in even the the least talented player in their team. Omujuma thought they were going to walk this
You want to
finale.
mention who that is?
The least talented in Kalele. In here, prophet. That's his first final. No.
The man didn't smell.
I don't know.
The man didn't smell
But
minutes.
Kalele come.
But I didn't
they
smell
come.
minutes.
They do their drills. They do
there.
everything, and then they come to play the finale.
Okay.
But to play a finale, Lions League finale, it is tradition. Bring some vibe. There is spectators here. We're bringing other
But
people.
anyway,
Bring
you
something. Bring something.
First, forget all those things.
Yeah.
Nwajira. And I want to ask Nwajira and any other Kalele person out there,
Omujuma.
what was it with the band? Band. Today sports dish. Band. You're going to the final and then you bring a band. What's that? What was that?
You know, when we went to Ginger,
Meanwhile,
Some guy was
See,
on Wogosuma.
when we went to Ginger traditionally, band wind.
Okay.
So like it's a local hustle. So when you go there, that's the first thing they suggest to you. One on supporting a local talent in Ginger, local businesses. Band is the first thing they front.
now,
think
these
that's a
guys,
good
the
thing.
Omujuma
So-
guys, at least Kalele guys got the right band. Now, Omujuma guys went and then they booked. They gave
Yeah, Sunday school.
Alan Groot. He was the one supposed to organize.
Ajejeka Alan.
The man went and booked everything. Paid money. I don't know how much money it was, but it was enough. When they reached the final day, he didn't know. Instead of booking the band that comes and plays, the man had booked a baker.
To play where?
To play in the finale.
Abeka.
These guys who play.
Yeah, but you see all those
Pages
things,
of
all
the
those
book.
things,
Yeah,
they
so they had
culminate.
to change.
They culminate. And then what matters after doing all that nonsense? Yes, we need the vibe before. But they get onto the pitch. The final starts.
Van
Kick
Guma.
off.
Van Guma.
Whistle.
That private jet. Is
I-
that
I-
They had
story
no chopper,
real?
that story.
Was there a chopper?
No.
Was there a chopper?
I don't know where that story came
Evan,
from.
this is what we fly in a
I don't know
chopper.
where that story came from.
This is
Of
what
all
we-
people,
But,
look,
uh,
Tebas.
But I'm just hearing it from here.
Was it?
Trust me.
No, what?
I've
No.
not had this.
These
outside
guys
circles.
had planned to fly in Kateva, disease, and Macheda, their coach, in a chopper, land in the middle of Pit Stop Arena, and walk out.
So Lord Tebas is left down in the green grass by Mark Alvin, Aaron Daura, game winner. It is 1-0 to SC Kalele and they are champion season 13.
Beautiful final.
Ginger is a beauty. Ginger is a hit. Ginger is memorable. We come back to the drawing board. Guys, What do we do next? Online Chupa, Deep End Media, Pick Shots. Till we meet up again. Thank you.